Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. Now, I'm just down here at the Noodle factory, and we are doing our first sort of contribution to their educational thing. And what I'm doing, because we have the facility to make the wooden beehives, they've asked if we wouldn't do that. Put some actual hive houses up for them. So we've done that, and we will supply them with the hives, and we'll teach them how to do all of those beekeepy things. And yeah, as you said, it's just sort of our first step in the whole getting them to eventually be able to work all of these fields and such by themselves. And in keeping with that, we have the freedom to use their big culti plow and tractor to do up our fields. And they're not sure. This back section here apparently was purposefully allowed to grow over. And there's some other thing that was in the planning, but because they had such a struggle getting this off the ground, it's as far as they got. However, you'll notice, things are coming along. Look at that. We've got milk. Oh, that's full. We've got, yeah. Oh, it's, oh, what do you call it? The little packages of Asian noodles. Oh, well, these are called Mr. Noodles, but you know what I'm talking about. Like Ichiban. That sort of thing. Cool. I like these. Dude, anyway I can get... Ooh, I can. Oh, Mr. Noodles, eh? Yeah, that's not my favorite. I really do prefer the Asian ones. And then we've got Bonduelle Food Service. They apparently make everything from pineapple rings to peas. And yeah, interesting. All right, but yeah, we do have some goods here. We've got conservin, milk, and noodle, yeah, bunch of stuff. So we've got at least another dozen hives that we can chuck a couple logs into having built. That'll be nice, and that'll get this thing going. And when we plant our fields, we'll put we'll put a crop in here for them as well. And like I said, we're going to actually, you know, I'll instruct them by doing the headlands at the far end. And then once that's done, we'll just get them to carry on and see how it turns out. So I think that's I think this is going to work well. Nice to see a level of cooperation considerably above what we originally got from the city, I must say. So let's go down to the shop and borrow up that tractor and culti plow. I guess one of the reasons they were nervous about running it was because there was no diesel supplier here. You know, you had to actually wait for the barge to come in and then go down and buy drums. And then if you had, you know, get your own hand pump thing or whatever for your kit. And I guess they'd always done it that way and never had seen fit to change. Well, that's changed now, of course, because we have a facility put in to make diesel. So let's go borrow their keen fat gear. This is going to be word of warning, guys, and my apologies up front for it. This is not exactly going to be a lengthy episode. I have been with my buddy, the building manager. We have been working on an apartment for the last few days that, well, was pretty much just abandoned. And that was after a person lived in there for over 20 years. And heavy smoker, very not clean, and yeah. We spent, it took us we've got a 2-ton flat truck, or flat deck truck that the box dumps on. It took us 2 loads of that just to get rid of all the cans and bottles in the house. So, Anyway, long story short, after being up there and packing stuff and taking furniture apart and such today, I actually had to... Ooh, nicely done. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to snap half the blades off your culty here. But yeah, I actually had to, just a few minutes ago, leave the room and go grab a pencil because I couldn't work the clicker on the pen and I wanted to write something down. Oh, I kid you not. Isn't that just bloody sad? Yeah, man. What we've come to, I tell you. Well, by we, of course, I mean, you know, me. But there you go. Oh, boy. Oh, it just occurred to me. I wonder. Ow. Do we have the resources that I might be able to... since this is a culty plow and it will count as plowing, it almost seems a waste not to, you know, sprinkle a little of the manure on there, as it were. I'm just wondering how much I might actually have. And of course I'm wondering, do I have a manure spreader? I don't know that I don't know that I want to use too much of the solid, but I wouldn't kill me, I think, to pick up a slurry spreader and maybe, you know, tank down a little slurry on these suckers. I think that might be a plan. Let's go see how the How Now brown cows are doing for production material, i.e. lep. Okay, there's our manure spreader. Yeah, what the heck, eh? Might as well start with that anyway. Get one more full. Yeah, all of our personal bee houses here are completely packed with hives. They've got 4 apiece. So, I do believe that's all they'll... Oh! Well, what do you know? I am so wrong. The very first one I look in, 3 each? Well, maybe they only take 3 each. I thought they took 4 each. Huh. That one's got 4. Okay, oops. I guess I actually need the next 3 hives for us. Well. That'll teach me to not actually poke my head in there and actually, you know, just assume that, you know, yeah. My memory would actually be reliable for anything other than, well, you know, to stop my ears from touching. Well, actually, I guess that's my brain, but there you go. Supposedly, somewhere in that thing is your memory, as far as they know. Alright. Oh, I guess this isn't going to auto-leap into the triangle. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a freaking field's worth at least, man. At least. Alright. There you are. We'll use this. Seeing as it's here, it's close. Yeah, it's got a teeny tiny old bucket, but hey, that's alright. Oh. I bet every single one of you was face bombing, weren't you? Oh, well. Good excuse, I suppose, to do this. Oh, it's just not going to do it. Whee! Woohoo! A little bit of excitement here. Get her up on a couple of wheels. Yes, sir. And I will be back to deal with the rest of this just a little bit later there, my cowy friends. For the moment, I require this for other functions. There we go. That's better. A full bucket of that poop. Woohoo! I think this thing's almost full. Doesn't hurt that we actually started with a reasonably stacked trailer. Ooh. That was a nice little bounce. I thought I was going to go over there for a moment. Ah, there we are. And we are full. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's lots left. Yeah, perfect. I'm sure this is coming up to snuff as well. Interesting. Anyway, let's spread a little love. Well, a little something anyway. Spread the joy, man. Is that what I smell? Yeah. Living in the Fraser Valley for a bunch of years there, and oh god, I hated it. But yeah, a lot of dairy farms, a lot of what they call dairy air. And because that also means butt, well, yeah, believe me, you knew why. You knew why. Let's open this puppy up. And fire one ready, Gridley. Nope. Not, I think was thinking it was a little more generous than it is. That's okay. We'll catch that stripe on the way back. So we shall. This is the way to do it. All the fields at once. I knew I was going to hit that tree, that's why I turned it off. There we go. Go a little wider than that. So as I say, this is unfortunately not going to be a terribly long episode. Or fortunately, I suppose. It depends how you how you perceive such a thing. But I always think it unfortunate if my own limitations leap up to bite me that way. So I do, as I'm sure most do. Ah, yeah. And I'm afraid I haven't really done much at all off screen this time, as I normally would try and do. Just again, for that reason. I know lots of people do hold down jobs and do YouTube, but it's, being a gimpy bugger is a bit different, I suppose. Alright. Much to the end of this, and then we'll have to go grab ourselves another load, eh? Alrighty. I think because it's a empty trailer, I might just go get the big loader. And that's it, we are empty. So, let's, no. It doesn't have a lid on that one, so that isn't ready yet. What I should do is get a conveyor for the poop pit. That would make life easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and grab the Volvo. I think I don't really want to go 1,000 liter at a time. I think the Volvo fills this in 2 scoops. Of course, using the Volvo, you'll also appreciate how quickly your supplies go down, I'll tell you. Yes, sir. Alrighty. And... how you doing, chicken girls? Huh? Is that an egg? I see it is. Look, you've left me eggs. Nice. No, you're getting low on food. Well, that's alright. We will take care of you. We will, we will, we will. I don't think I've sold any eggs yet. I may have. In fact, you guys probably know better than I do. Got it. Okay, good enough. Sorry, got distracted. I heard the chickens singing to me. I should go have a look at them. Oh, I don't want that. What am I doing? That is not going to get straw or manure into my chucker. Where's this? Most certainly will. Da, 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 da. One of these days I'll get around to widening these enough to make proper roads out of them. That's my plan anyway. You know. And oops, get the property fenced off properly. Those sort of things. It'll come. It'll come. Bawoosh. Yeah. Like I say, you notice how quick your materials go down when you use this thing. There we go. A little bit easier process. Woo! Almost dropped that too far. That wouldn't have been good. Skish my trailer like a bug. There we go. Now we'll just leave her there for... Oh, apparently I require my chainsaw for this next stage. What the heck did that look like? Oh, just the way the light was hitting that, it looked like it was wood chips on the bottom and manure on the top. And I thought, now that is an interesting graphical error. But no. Whew. Judged that pretty close. Hello, girls. What a fine looking herd of cows. We got a really good deal on those. I'm glad we bought those. Crap. Hang on a sec here. Sorry about that. Apparently only my left hand will now pick up a coffee cup. Oh, the dragon is getting old. Yep. Alright. Let us fling forth the bounty of the cow. Alright, I think what I'll do to begin the flinging forth is come in here and deal with this particular fling forth. Yeah, no expansion of the fields or anything else this time. I think our student field there will give us enough of a busy sort of day when it becomes time to harvest yet again. And that'll be enough to keep us busy between our own 4 fields and that one large one from the Noodle factory. I think that'll do quite well. Quite well indeed. I haven't been terribly impressed with the amount of crops we have been pulling off the field, so one reason I thought it would be worth doing the manure mod thing. I don't mind a little bit on that grass, but I don't really like spraying poop all over my roads, so there we go. Whoops. A little bit close on that one. Wasteful. Oops. Come on, getting closer. There you go. Gotta paint color inside the lines. It does take a fair bit, eh? Now our field up top didn't have this done, so we're gonna have to do the one after the other fertilizing thing. I think I did a layer of spray already. Yeah, it certainly looks dark enough. So I've sprayed it once. Now, once we seed it, that should count as 2. And then I will, oh, there we are, we're empty again. Then I'll weed it, and that'll be our 3rd go. So that will be fine. Now look at that, ran out about the same over there. I can run one strip across the top and take care of both of those. Cool. But I think, guys, yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that another day. I mean, I'll probably do it off camera, so you don't have to watch another episode of me flinging, but yeah, I don't know that I can actually do much more of it today. So, oops. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I pushed in that direction, but there you go. Now let's have a look at how this thing's doing. I believe we did add a bunch of grass there. From that other, well, not meadow, but where I built a field. So, yeah, nice. 116 thou on the silage. Beautiful. And we've got a bunch of digestate that we can take over to the other plant as well. 19,000 liter. Really good. Really good. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there. Really hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And, yeah. I just sort of minded my own business today. I didn't talk to anybody from town or try and find out anything more about that. But I'm sure that we'll know more soon. But there you go. Take care of each other, and ciao for